On a sunny morning in a peaceful little town, the streets were lined with flowers and
In the middle of the street stood a mysterious old watch shop. The clocks in the window ticked, the shop's weathered signs swung slowly, as if inviting passers-by to come inside.
Mom, look at that watch, it's glowing. Can we go inside?
The shop window was filled with an assortment of clocks, some large and ornate.
Well, what's that? It's glowing. It's so beautiful.
The pocket watch seemed almost alive, its intricate carvings catching the sunlight.
I've never seen anything like this. It feels special, like it's calling to me.
The shop's weathered wooden door stood slightly open, as if welcoming visitors into its glowing...
Veronika, Mom, this shop is so cool. Look at all the clocks. Can we go inside?
Inside the shop, rows of wooden shelves were packed with clocks of every size and shape. Among the shelves, one clock stood out, a beautifully designed piece with...
Veronika, amazed. So beautiful. It's so...
The golden pocket watch spun faster and faster, its glow becoming brighter.
Veronika, it's warm. Oh, in that moment, Veronika knew this was no ordinary watch. It was the beginning of an adventure. Veronika's eyes sparkled with wonder as the warm light from the watch danced across her face.
The golden glow filled the shop, casting a magical atmosphere over the rows of ticking clocks.
Old Man Thompson, you have a curious spirit, young one. This watch isn't like the...
This watch holds the power to travel through time. But remember, great adventures come with great risk.
The hands of the watch spun faster and faster, as if preparing to open a portal to another.
As the glow grew brighter, the shop around Veronika seemed to disappear. She could feel the watch. Old Man Thompson, you see, Veronika, this watch is more than a timepiece.
The golden light grew brighter, illuminating the shelves and creating an atmosphere.
As the light faded, the shop returned to its quiet, nostalgic charm.
Veronika stepped into a lush, prehistoric jungle. Towering ferns and the ground beneath her feet was alive with tiny sprouting plants, their delicate leaves glistening in the...
This place is incredible. It's like stepping into a storybook. Her long chestnut hair caught the...
From behind a leafy bush, a baby dinosaur peeked out, its wide, curious eyes...
Veronika carefully reached for the large, speckled egg nestled in the grass. The egg shimmered in her hands as sunlight danced across its surface. Veronika knew...
With careful hands, Veronika placed the speckled egg back into the nest, cradling it gently.
With careful hands, Veronika placed the speckled egg back into the nest, cradling it gently into... The baby dinosaur emerged cautiously from behind the bush, its wide eyes sparkling with curiosity. The baby dinosaur blinked slowly, its big round eyes showing a glimmer of trust as it studied. As Veronika knelt beside the nest, she smiled warmly at the baby dinosaur, her gaze...
The baby dinosaur hesitated for a moment before taking a small step toward the nest.
The baby dinosaur approached the nest cautiously, its tiny snout gently...
The dinosaur nudged the egg softly, its green-scaled snout shimmering in the gold...
Sitting cross-legged among the vibrant greenery, Veronika watched as the baby dinosaur protected its neck. Goodbye, little friend. I'll never forget you. With one last smile, Veronika knew...
In a faraway land, the medieval kingdom stood tall and proud. The grand car, the village square buzzed with life. Merchants called out their wares, children above the bustling streets, colorful banners fluttered in the sunlight. Their vibrant... Veronika wandered down the cobblestone streets, taking in the sights and sounds of the village.
As Veronika reached the center of the square, she paused to gaze at the majestic castle. Veronika's bright blue eyes sparkled as she looked up at the castle. Little did she know, the castle stood proudly in the distance, its tall towers and intricate stonework gleaming under the gold.
The scent of freshly baked bread wafted through the air as golden loaves sat cooling in the bakery.
Through the bustling crowd came Princess Isabella, her lavender gown trailing elegant. Her green eyes darted around the square, filled with a mix of fear and determination as she searched. She weaved quickly through the crowd, her movements graceful yet urgent. The people whispered, and then, as if drawn by fate, Princess Isabella's gaze landed on Veronika. With standing amidst the lively square, Veronika gazed up at Princess Isabella with curiosity. Princess Isabella, please, I need your help. My kingdom is in danger and I can't... Veronika's bright blue eyes locked onto the princess's, a spark of determination lighting up with...
The castle stood tall in the distance, its golden spires shimmering under the sunlight. Amidst the sea of ticking clocks, one stood out, a golden pocket watch that glowed.
Veronika leaned forward, her eyes fixed on the glowing watch. The flickering shadows on the wall.
From her perspective, the watch seemed almost alive, its glow intensifying with every...
Old Man Thompson, calm yet urgently, is no ordinary timepiece. It's because it holds the power to change the past, guide the present, and shape the future. But
Veronika turned her head slowly, her bright blue eyes filled with concern. Behind her, the shadow...
Suddenly, a swirling portal materialized in the center of the room. From her perspective, the portal seemed endless, its vibrant colors blending together.
Beside Veronika stood the little green dinosaur, its wide eyes reflecting...
The portal shimmered with a kaleidoscope of colors, its edges pulsing gently as time...
From the doorway appeared Princess Isabella, her figure outlined by the soft light of the port. The glowing pocket watch rested on the wooden counter, its light shimmering gently. Her small fingers gripped the counter tightly, as if trying to anchor herself in the moment.
Old Man Thompson stood tall, his long beard and ponytail catching the vibrant light of the swirling.
In the quiet of the night, Veronika's bedroom glowed softly under the moonlight. Veronika sat quietly on her bed, surrounded by the softness of her blankets. Her bright blue eyes sparkled in the moonlight, filled with awe and a touch of longing as they searched.
The stars twinkled against the endless darkness, but one stood out. The brightest star shimmered with a pulsing glow, its light more alive than the...
Veronika leaned forward, her hands resting on the windowsill. Her heart stirred with curiosity. Veronika's hands gently rested on the windowsill, her fingers tracing the texture of the smooth... Beside her bed, a stack of books whispered tales of faraway lands and untold adventure. Her bright blue eyes mirrored the twinkling stars above, filled with a steady gaze of wonder and curiosity. From the glow of the moonlight, Veronika sat quietly on her bed, her silhouette framed by...